Hey there, WNBA fans. Today, let's dive into a burning question. Can the Indiana Fever win the 2025 WNBA championship with DeWanna Bonner leading the charge? First off, let's talk acquisitions. The Fever brought in some serious firepower this offseason. DeWanna Bonner, a seasoned veteran from the Connecticut Sun, joins the squad. Alongside her, we've got Natasha Howard, a three-time WNBA champion, and Sophie Cunningham. That's a lot of talent packed into one team. Now let's focus on Bonner. Her leadership and championship experience are vital. She's not just here to play, she's here to guide this team to greatness. Remember that playoff clash between Bonner and Clark? Well, that's all in the past. They've developed a solid working relationship, and Bonner is now mentoring Clark.
Excited to, I want to be a part of that. They didn't lay down and quit. They came back and actually try to beat us early, that next game. So it just shows a lot about their character and how hungry they are. And I want to be a part of that.
Welcome back inside Fever basketball. This is a moment that would have felt impossible just a couple of years ago. DeWanna Bonner sitting here in an Indiana Fever jersey, but a lot has changed in the past couple of years. I'm sure there were plenty of teams going for your services, DeWanna, so why was this the right opportunity for you?
I just feel like it was the location for one. Like, you're literally right up the road, and I spent a lot of time away from them, so that and the support that they have. I want to fit in.
What excites you the most about this team that you're going to be joining?
Take it at the rim. Your hesitation. You have to come up.
They have great force, so why not just add to try to, take us to the next level in the playoffs. They were in the first round, and I played against them in the first round, and the way they came back to the game, it just makes it exciting. I want to be a part of that. They didn't lay down and
I want to get to that playoff series in a moment, but as you're making this decision, and you shared in your press conference, it was a difficult decision where you're going to go. Stephanie White, you've played with her before. The coaching staff, you know well. Amber Cox, you know well. How important was familiarity and those relationships as you're making this decision?
It's huge for me because I do have two kids, and I want to be comfortable, and I want to make sure that I'm going to be taken care of, on and off the court. So Steph just made it easy. I don't have to learn a whole new system in year 15. So.
Caitlin Clark is radiating confidence. She praised the offseason moves and the leadership of Bonner and Howard. This team's got some serious unity going on. Let's not...
I'm really excited. It makes me excited about the future. Obviously, with Stephanie and my ability to work out with teams all offseason was really fun, but it's been fun to work out with you and as some offseason leagues and overseas stuff kind of wraps up, a lot of people start getting back, and I think it'll be a lot of fun to get in the gym and be with my teammates and just start putting the pieces together and see what works, what doesn't work. But I think we're going to have a lot of different options to do a lot of different things, and I think that's what's super exciting about it all. Yeah, I think that's kind of what everybody talked about when we were in the playoffs.
And now Clark comes up with a steal. Thought about pulling up for three. Will dip inside and lay it in.
So just adding pieces of players that have been in this league, they know what it takes to win, they know what it takes to get to the finals, they know what it takes to win championships. I think it's exactly what we need in the locker room. So it's just exciting, but also they're not only just really good basketball players, they're really great leaders, they're really great people. And I know the front office obviously really prioritized that and the pieces that we wanted to add. So really thankful for that as well.
So much of what DD said about the competitive fire you all had when we tried to talk last year, all those things. How do you think your competitive fire can match those?
Yeah, that's exactly what you want. You want your teammates to be just as competitive as you are. So.
Let's not forget Natasha Howard. Her championship pedigree brings a winning culture to the Fever, with Bonner and Howard leading the way.
Announced back here as a member of the Indiana Fever. We welcome you inside Fever Basketball. I'm Pat Boylan, and we are thrilled to be joined by Natasha right now. I'm sure there's so much here going through your mind. Take us through the emotions as you make your triumphant return here back to Indiana.
First
blessing to be back, to be honest. Like, when I was on that stage press conference, I kind of got emotional a little bit. Like, wow, I'm back here again where I started. And just how Stephanie White doing speaking so highly of me. Like, I'm like, this is where I need to be at, and this is where I belong, and I'm just so happy to be able to come back and handle some unfinished business.
Are some of those memories flooding back of you and your first couple of years and just trying to figure out the WNBA and now where you are right now?
Absolutely. It was flashback a little bit. Just like, wow, me from being a baby tie to long tie. Like, it's just, I can't, so just taking those steps in the lead and not jumping in something.
Naked at the ring. Here, hesitation. You have to come
in my career and just learning bit by bit by other players as well.
I'm sure every team would have loved to have your services. So why is Indiana and this opportunity the right one for you?
I just feel like I'm supposed to be here. And God worked in mysterious ways, and He put me back where I started. And like I said, we still have unfinished business since 2015. So
you mentioned that unfinished business. The Fever make that championship run. You go all the way to the finals, a win away from winning a championship, something you've had the good fortune of doing at 3 different stops in your career. How much do you think back to that series early in your career, especially now as you come back to Indiana and try to bring that success back here?
It was like a nightmare night, going back and, just watching that game again. It's like, we should have won that, but that's in the past. And like now, we have a young group that's hungry and ready to win a championship. We added new pieces, so I'm really excited about that. And I just can't wait to get things going and, help this young group learn and tell them this is what it takes to win the championship. And at the end of the season, that's what we're going to do.
Howard leading the way, this team has a wealth of experience to draw from. And it's not just talk. Bonner, Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and Lexi Hull were recently honored by the Indiana Pacers on National Girls and Women in Sports Day. That recognition highlights the Fever's growing prominence in the league. So what's the bottom line? The combination of veteran leadership, emerging star power, and improved team chemistry positions the Indiana Fever as strong contenders for the 2025 WNBA championship. Can they pull it off? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, this is a team to watch. Make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Do you think the Fever have what it takes to win it all this year? Catch you next time.